On today's video, long-term durability testing on 1, 2, 3 folding solar panels. So I'll start with the Nurserv 400 watt folding solar panel. You can see right there. Looks to be in pretty good shape. It's been out for 10 months, holding up pretty well to the weather. It's the original kickstand device, little piece of cardboard, hardwood thing, whatever that came with this originally. Didn't last long. A couple of rainstorms, it just folded up. So I had the panel kind of leaned up on different things. So I had some scrap lumber stuff around. So I used its little hanging eyelets right there and put some just panhead screws and washers to hold it to this just makeshift 2x4 frame. But you can see where the eyelets are stretching out now. You know, where the weight of the panel, you know, when it gets hot, it's stretching that out. It's still holding. It's, you know, done fine. It was flopped over a couple of times in the wind before I mounted it this 2x4 frame, little makeshift frame here, but you know, otherwise it's okay. It's probably gonna be hard to see on camera, but you can see some of the plastic liner on top of the modules right there starting to get a little bit of discoloration. Not too bad on this one. Some little small like cracks starting in the plastic right there, but the panel's still fully functional. Another shot of the plastic liner on top. You can see not as crystal clear as it was when it was new, but it's not affected the power output that much yet. You can just see some minor discoloration starting. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but just some little spots that are kind of discoloring right there from exposure to the sun, aging, things like that, or if the plastic's actually coming up off of the actual modules right there. But like I said, power has not been affected by that yet. Then on the rear of the panel, you can see the fabric. You know, it's not coming loose or anything like that. And it's just been out in the weather from extreme heat to extreme cold, rain, everything. I mean, it's been outside every day for 10 months, so the fabric and stuff's not coming loose on the back. The junction box and everything and the wiring is all still in good condition. And the next panel, this is the Vita Run 200 watt. It's been out for 6 months. You may notice a little more wear and tear on this one. There's the back side of it right there to show you that it is the Vita Run 200 watt. Regardless of the name on this one right here, this is specification wise, weight wise, everything else. It is a clone of many other what they call suitcase panels or briefcase panels that are rated at 200 watts. So you can look at the design on it right there. You may see others that look just like that, same specs and everything, just with a different name on it. Junction box is still in good shape, where the little zipper compartment right here has got some waterproofing right there. There's been some kind of bugs wanting to make a little house in there. I don't know what that is, but yeah, still working. So I've not used the kickstands on this one. They don't really support the panel. If you get any kind of wind or breeze over 3 or 4 miles an hour, the thing just kind of falls over. And I tried hanging it from its little ringlets in the corners, but on the long side of it, you only got 2. So then it sags and flops around. So I found it best just to lean it up against some posts, you know, some 4x4s or some 2x4 stuff, whatever I got laying around. That's how I've been using this one. So you may notice the discoloration on the plastic. On this one, it's clean. That's just discoloration from sun exposure. You can see it's clouding up the plastic that's on top of the modules right there. It's really degraded quite a bit in 6 months. You can also see the sun bleaching of the fabric right there. And the fabric is completely different color now, and then the plastic on the ends is starting to get a white color to it where it wasn't color stabilized or whatever was going on with it. Try to get you a close-up of that. You can see some of the discoloration on top right there. It's not as clear by any means as it was when it was new. You may can see right here where it's getting delamination of the plastic. All of it's starting to crack and come off right here, the plastic covering. So I don't know how much longer this panel is going to last. You can see right there where it's all starting to flake off. So that's exposing another layer down on the plastic. Now, when it quits becoming waterproof, to get in here and short this out or whatever's going to happen, but you can see all the cracks and stuff in here. So I don't think this one is long for the world. And as you would assume with the discoloration of the plastic liner on this one, the power output is degraded quite a bit on this one as a percentage of when new compared to the other ones. On a good day, it makes 100 watts now. So, you know, it's down quite a bit. And last but not least, the Zope folding 180 watt panel. And this one's been out for 6.5 months. It's got a little bit of slight discoloration, a little bit of off-white coloration on the plastic. Not as bad as the other 200 watt panel I showed you, the Vita Run, but there's a little noticeable discoloration here. A little bit more than that one, which then again, that one's been washed. This one has not been washed, and there is a little bit of dirt right there from, it's like a cat's been on there or something, putting some prints on it. But as a percentage of its rated power originally, this one is consistently the highest output. This one does 130, 140 even in December, and it's only a 180 panel. So for its size compared to that over there and its percentage of its rating, this one smokes the other two. Whereas this one is a 400 watt rated, but with the low winter sun, 260, 280 is about all I'm getting out of this one right now. And this one's using its own kickstands. Nothing special on this one, didn't have to do any kind of modifications. I just set it out and it's been working. You see some of the plastic right there on the handles is a little bit faded by the sun. The corner guards are slightly discolored, slightly faded, but the metal frame on this one and everything, it seems to be doing fairly decent. The junction boxes, connections, everything on the back are still in good shape on this one as well. And with its frame and kickstands, it's held up to any thunderstorms or any wind or anything like that. It's not tipped over. This is the only one that hasn't tipped over with its own support system. So there's that as well. I know this is not a portable solar panel, but I can't do a long-term video without talking about this Zendure portable power station. It is sat right here on this metal table with the bottom of a Rubbermaid tote as its weatherproof cover for 3 years now. I use it to charge my golf cart. I use it to charge batteries sometimes, do the bulk charge on this before I top them off for filming, things like that. It's been connected to some kind of solar panel and has been on continuously for 3 years. Now it may die tomorrow because I'm talking about it, but 3 years been running on this Zendure, so this may be the world's toughest portable power station. I don't know, but it takes a licking and keeps on ticking. So I just thought I'd bring you a long-term update because some of you have asked what happens if you would, left a portable or folding panel outside. Can you leave it outside in all different weather conditions? So hopefully this helps demonstrate, how they kind of hold up and how they age. They're not really meant for 24/7 deployment. This one is the longest I've ever had one out. I've had some other ones out for 2 or 3 months, but the ones I showed you today are by far the longest term I've left them out in all weather conditions. And as you can probably see from the video, all of them are not created equal. Some of them are on sale right now. I think this one's dropped in price quite a bit from when it was new. I think that one's down a little bit too. If you want to look at them, I'll have some links to the original videos, and I'll have some links to these in the video description if you want to check them out and look at current prices and things like that. And if you've ever had any portable panels out for a long period of time, please share your feedback and results. As always, thank you for watching. Y'all take care, be safe. I'll see you on the next one.